Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, it's going really well on my end. I wanted to jump on here because I was talking to somebody about like autism in church, and I think I might have brought it up in one of my videos in the past. So I just wanted to throw out there my take on taking kids to church, autism, and church and all that. What my take is. I'm Pentecostal. Um, I I've been told I'm very religious. Because if I don't leave the house without being in a skirt. I will not wear makeup at all to church or any church events. Um, I'm working a little bit more on not wearing the makeup at all, but there's a lot to just makeup with me. But anyway, um, but I wanted to talk a little bit about getting into church. Now I have a very supportive church. I have a very my package came in today. And I gotta see if my son's clothes are in it so I can get it to him tomorrow. My take is that first of all, you need to have a supporting church. I have a very supporting church. I have a very supporting pastor and his wife, and the members, they're just fantastic. They really, really know my situation, and they know how to help me feel not so like spotlighted with my situation. Now, they don't know I'm autistic at all. They don't know anything about my mental health. And it's because I've only been there about a year. You know, it's a new church. I've been a Pentecostal for 7 years. Excuse me. Baptized and filled with the Holy Spirit 5 years, 2019, between May and June. Anyway, and then so we come out here to this church. It's very welcoming, but it's a big church. They say they're not big because these guys have been to like mega churches. I've never been to a mega church. I've been to very tiny, small town churches. So to me, sorry, I just got done eating a bunch of carrots. But to me, this is a big church. So for me, it was loud. It was a little loud. It was a little overwhelming. I don't do lots of people. I don't do people coming up because Pentecostal, man, that family, you know, once it's time to greet your neighbors, like, whew, they're there. And it's great. I mean, I love it. Now, like now that I'm used to it, now I roam around and kind of go to person. That way I don't have a whole bunch coming at me. It made my anxiety calm down a lot better. My daughter, she's also level 1 autism. So what I do with her, I'll put that away. Somehow I forgot how I put it back. That's my ADHD. What was I saying? Shoot. My daughter. With her, she's also very high anxiety, very sound needed things. So I got her a pair of earplugs, but they're more discreet. You just put them in the ear. They don't have like anything around the ear. They don't have a whole package. It's just 2 little things. You can see them stick out a little ways, but I mean, unless you're staring at her, you really won't notice. Yes. My son needed a set of pajamas so bad. He's growing so fast. He's just growing out of all his clothes faster than I can make it happen. That's the only thing I can't. Oh, there's 2 packages. I got a few things for my husband too, for Christmas. But cool. That was the main goal. So with her, I ask her if she likes to come. I ask her if she wants to come. She's 15. She's got to start making kind of her own decision. I know I go against a lot of people out there when they're like very strict, like you're going to church whether you like it or not till the day you turned 18 and then you can decide. And it's like me, if I shove her into that kind of environment, especially since she didn't grow up, like we didn't grow up. I didn't raise her into the church. Like we went to church, but we didn't go to church regularly. We didn't do Wednesday nights. We didn't do prayer in the home. We didn't do Bible reading. We were lukewarm. I was a lukewarm as you could possibly get, probably even on the cold side, Christian when she was born. So she didn't get like hit with it until about when I got baptized. After I got baptized, I'm like, you're going to come to church with me. And it was fine because it was a very small church. Now that we have this big church, I just took her from a place she grew up from. Like I slowed it down and I went at her pace. Come when you want to come. And she more comes more than not. The only time she doesn't is if she doesn't sleep and doesn't feel good, which I'll take, because that gives her the time for her to just kind of make her own decisions, 15 or not. I just felt like I didn't want to throw her and cram her and you're gonna do this and blah blah blah, and I just didn't want to do that with her. I persuade, like, are you sure? I think once you go to church you'll start feeling better, or something like that. But I try not to be forceful with it, because with her autism and her anxiety, it really depends on how she wakes up and feels that day. And I have to just trust that I have raised her and taught her enough to where going to church is the best thing you can do, and it's the best healing you can do, and on and on and on. But we do a lot of prayer every day, and we do a lot of Bible reading every day. And to me, I just don't think you have to be in church or go to church every Sunday to like keep salvation, keeping righteousness with God. You can take a day a day and relax and do some Bible reading and do some things like that. I don't want her to feel like she has to go or she's going to be in trouble by God. I don't want her to feel that way at all, because then it becomes a chore, and church shouldn't be a chore. It should be something you want to do. So that's what I'm trying with her. As far as my son, I only take my son to church once a month. And sometimes that will even get overlooked. Because it's a lot to take him to church. I have to fill up his diaper bag full of food so he can sit there and just eat and chill and look around the whole time. He gets up, he jumps, and he stems, and he just goes nuts. And I have to be like, oh my goodness, come sit down, hurry, sit down. Let's not, no. I think that I try to keep him quiet. I try to keep him still, but it doesn't matter. People are gonna check out. I kind of brush it off, let it go. My goal with him is that every once in a while he gets into the environment of church, the environment of the singing, the dancing, the speaking in tongues, the presence of God truly from other people. And I just want to expose him to that. I wonder what that bang was. The dogs didn't react, so I'm not going to react. So one thing I've learned is that I react to every noise, every movement, anything that in my head will go to so many different directions on what is, what if, and how, and oh my goodness, and I panic. But if my dogs are not reacting, I know I don't need to react. I think they're playing in the Christmas tree. Anyway, I want Scott to be in that environment, in the environment of seeing other people praising God, seeing the preacher up there just pastoring away, because we've got some animated pastors. I love it. I love our church, the Pentecostal church. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love how animated and on fire people get. But yeah, is my son saved because he can't be baptized? I believe he is. I believe because I cover him in my umbrella of faith, that if something did happen, I think he'd still go to heaven, even if he wasn't baptized. Neurotypical, you need to be baptized and filled with the Holy Spirit. 100%. But I was gonna try this out, but I don't know if it's. I think I gotta try. Oh, okay. So check this out.
I'm so glad to see you.
Sorry, baby. My dog just freaked out. It's. My son is nonverbal, so I got him. These thingamabobs. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and talk about, like, sorry, I'm ADHD, so I get super distracted. But I wanted to come up here and just tell you guys about kind of like how I feel about church and autism. And it just really depends. There is so many ways to be in church nowadays. You can do it online. You can listen to it on podcast. You can hear it. You can hear it no matter what. Check this out.
I'm so glad to see you. Crocodile. Koala.
Isn't that cool? I think it's the coolest thing in the world. My mom bought him one, but it got trashed and left in the left back at home in Wyoming. I left over half my stuff. I had 10 boxes of Christmas stuff. I had pictures. I had kids' stuff. I had Lizzie had 3 boxes full of like sewing kits, making things, gadgets, like all kinds of it. And we lost it all when we moved out here. It was really heartbreaking. But that's because the U-Haul people screwed us. I mean, it wasn't nothing that we did intentional. It was just, man, that's just how it happened. So we're regaining some of our stuff as we go. I'll figure that out in a minute. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to chat about that a little bit and find out, like, I'm curious on what you guys think. It's, you know, like, what's your feedback on it? Let me know. And I would love to engage with you guys about it. I must have already did that because it was open. But I don't remember doing it. Okay. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. Are you ready for bed? Are you ready for bed? Come here, walk in front. Look, it's my baby. This is our first dog. Yeah. He's 5. This is my boy. You're my boy. Yes, you are. You're my boy. Come on, get on the bed. It's time for bed. I better put this knife back. It's one of James's good ones. Yeah. All is well. Things are good. Life is great. We've had some really good days. But I just wanted to do this video before I went to bed and chat with you guys a bit about how I felt about my kids and autism. Everybody's different. Oh no, I can't get this back in. Everybody's different. Everybody's gonna have their own thing. But this is mine. This is how we do. And it's not too bad at all. Alright guys, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll talk to you later. Bye.